Well, the meltdown has begun as reviews for Star Wars new woke The Acolyte, many people refer to it as the Blackalite, I didn't come up with that, are tanking, now in the 20%, and the media machine is jumping, springing into action to try and make sure that they can stop people's voices from being heard. Now, in this video, I will discuss some positives about the show, at least from a marketing perspective. It's not like nobody watched it. In fact, the premiere of The Acolyte had 4.4 million viewers, which was an all-time high for Disney+. Now, I'm going to break down why it's not quite the own that people think it is, but certainly it's not like nobody watched it. I think that the viewership on The Acolyte this will be the last number we hear. That's my prediction. This will be the last time we hear about the number of viewers for the first episode, because it's going to go down. It's viewed a lot because people are paying $10 a month for Disney Plus and they haven't had any new content in forever. That's the real reason it's being viewed. The media machine is springing into action. Rotten Tomatoes springing into action to try and cover for their main actress, who clearly has a problem, well documented, with referring to white folks in a pejorative manner and as a monolith, something that would never be accepted about any other group. We're going to get into this story right now after a quick word from this video sponsor. Folks, please welcome this video sponsor, Pure Health Research. It's a great company. They specialize in creating natural supplements for people just like you and me in their daily lives. They've already helped more than 2 million Americans. The best-selling product is, in fact, their liver health formula. Why is it so popular, you ask? Well, the American Liver Foundation suggests that 100 million Americans suffer from an overworked and sluggish liver. It's not surprising, given that your liver is getting inundated every day by GMOs, microplastics, toxins, fluoride, and all that other kind of stuff that you might not even know about. That's why so many of us have a sluggish, overworked liver and make us gain weight and feel tired. For decades, your liver has helped with over 500 key functions daily, and it's time to help your liver out. That's why I recommend you experience the results of Liver Health Formula yourself, a natural supplement with 11 clinically proven botanicals and key nutrients to rejuvenate and support liver health. It revitalizes the liver's detoxifying abilities, raises energy levels, and optimizes metabolism. Try Liver Health Formula and receive 1 month supply of the nano-powered omega-3s, which I also have, to support heart health. Join the ranks of happy customers by visiting getliverhelp.com/quartering to claim your free bonus gift. That's getliverhelp.com/quartering, and you'll recognize it by my face on the page. I've definitely been taking liver supplements for maybe the last 2 months now, and so it's something I definitely recommend. Here's Screen Rant. The Acolyte is down to an audience score of 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's seemingly due to review brigading. Parentheses, basic plot synopsis, write-ups, and a lot of half-star reviews from new accounts. Yeah, people know what that is. It's important to note that there are genuine criticisms of the new Star Wars show. Well, actually, the new Star Wars show is at a 26%. And you can look at, in the reviews, review brigading goes both ways. You spineless shills. Star Wars is dead. Now here's Master of the TDS with, now just say that the show was made for a modern Star Wars audience, and I'll have a bingo showing the fan-blaming bingo. You don't like strong women, go touch grass, you're just racist, all this kind of stuff. I can't wait to not watch this series. This is one of the biggest points that I talk about when we talk about review brigading and review tanking. And they summarize it very well. The middle-aged baby writes, good reviews equal authentic. Bad reviews equal review brigading. I mean, that's really ultimately what the media always says. Any negative reviews must be, if I go and look at the reviews, I guarantee you there are also very short with very basic plot point 5 out of 5 reviews. Those reviews, nobody cares about, right? They're not worried about shows getting, spammed with 10 out of 10 reviews. They only care about them when they're 5 out of 10 or 1 out of 10s. It doesn't, the weird thing, critics are positive review brigading. That's very reasonable. You see some people pushing back. This in J.R.R. Tolkien apparently says, that's just their username. I thought the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte were solid. Good, not spectacular, but not enough to get my attention and keep me watching. I simply cannot fathom this audience response. There's simply nothing in the show itself, in my opinion, that merits this level of hate. Sure there is. The main actress has an issue with white folks and has no problem saying it. So I think that that's definitely a reason to consider not watching the show. It's also definitely a reason to consider, leaving a negative review. You see this from Lucas Star Wars Girl. In episode 3 of The Acolyte, the Force produces children through lesbians. I'm not even joking. Maybe that's why people don't like it. Now, I've talked about this yesterday. I talked about this on a live stream yesterday, and with Melanie Mack, which I do 5:30 Eastern, Monday through Fridays. You should tune in. People have to not watch. You have to not watch. I know that you're thinking, hey, I'm going to hate watch it. I just got to see how bad it is. Don't watch it at all. Or watch it in 6 months or something like that. Wait for it to be finished and all the press to be done, and then go check it out. Because all the people hate watching it is just getting spun into positive media. Now, I'm not so crazy that I think, everybody hates this show. I guarantee you there are people that genuinely either A, like the show, or B, kind of like nothing the show. It would be shocking if it was so universally hated by everybody, especially with such a high critics review score. I mean, at least there's some critics out there that must like it. We know why the critics like it. The critics like it because there's a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man, and the Force is female, and it's, everything about it is lame. It's literally the put a chick in it, make it gay and lame thing from South Park. You've seen erotic. Disney Star Wars The Acolyte is the lowest rated Disney Star Wars. RIP Star Wars, the TV show. I saw RIP Star Wars was trending worldwide on Twitter. Obviously, you see, we didn't know we had it so good. Sorry, Jar Jar. The level of smugness is off the charts with these two, basically just dumping on the very thing that allowed them to even say Star Wars from their smug, entitled lips. They don't want you anymore. Star Wars was better when the Force wasn't female. Yeah, I'd say that's basically true, And, Kathleen Kennedy's not going anywhere. I don't know what to tell, but then you have the media. Despite angry fans review brigading, The Acolyte becomes Disney's biggest 2024 opening with 4.8 million views. I mean, I can't deny that. That's like when I talked about how terrible Captain Marvel is. Even I knew people were going to see it. People were still going to talk about it. That's just the reality. The Acolyte creators joke about making gay a Star Wars series and lesbian R2-D2, angering right-wing critics. I'm not mad about it. That's one of the biggest things that the left does when they destroy stuff. They destroy it, and because they get off on making you mad. They really do. They get off on destroying the things that you love. They get off on making you mad. They get off on you getting, saying stuff online. That's the real reason they do it. They want to destroy culture. They want to destroy the things that they hate of the people they hate. And don't give them the satisfaction. Star Wars putting out another stinker, taking another trip with the Browns to the Super Bowl, literally doesn't affect me at all. In fact, it's great for me because I get to make more videos dunking on it. So the idea that I would be mad that Star Wars sucks is absurd. I'm happy. But the fact of the matter is you can't let them dictate your emotions. You just got to move on. I knew long ago that I was never going to get another Ghostbusters movie that was respectful to the original. I knew long ago Star Wars was dead. I knew long ago that Magic the Gathering, the game I played since 1993, was dead. What killed it? Wokeism, modern audiences, all that stuff, right? The, quote, anti-woke critics have targeted the buzzy new Star Wars, The Blacklight, after star Amanda Stenberg and creator Leslie Headland laughed in interviews suggesting that the series was the gayest in the Star Wars series and speculated whether the robot character R2-D2 was also a lesbian, resulting in a review brigading campaign from those, a series of backlash from conservatives. I mean, I'm not a conservative. I'm just pointing out that these people hate you and they still want your money. These people hate you. They hate everything you like. They want you to be unhappy, and that's what makes them happy. Your unhappiness is what makes them happy. I mean, that's just the reality of it. And so, I don't care. They can make R2D2, you know, into animal stuff. Make R2D2 trans. Don't care. You know, critical. They've called our show Wokalite a fair amount, which I'm like, okay, what about it? Stenberg said in an interview with GQ magazine. So again, they love it. There's a significant sect of black creators and black Star Wars fans. Yeah, all 12 of them on TikTok who are being vocal about it. The pushback that we've received from and where it comes from, and those folks make me so deeply happy. You mean that? I mean, look, I hope that the gay black crowd that you're courting is enough to support your show. Right now, you had 4.5 million viewers in the opening episode. I can't. What am I supposed to say? I mean, that's an epic own. I can't say that. What can I argue with? 4.8 million views is the biggest launch ever. Let's see how it shakes out. Let's see how that shakes out. You know, Ahsoka, first day viewership, wasn't even available, Star Wars series, though Disney did report it took 5 days to reach 14 million views. That comes to an average of 2.8 million views per day. Well, that's not true. I'd be willing to bet you that Ahsoka probably did Oh, so they're just lying. They're just lying. When do you think a series gets the most viewers? Right? On the first and second day. That's why they reported it got the Acolyte, Wokalite, Blackalite got 4.8 million viewers in the first day. If Ahsoka got to 14 million viewers in 5 days, I'd be willing to bet you that it got 5 to 7 million viewers in the first 48 hours. So it probably didn't even beat Ahsoka. It probably didn't. If you made it this far in the video, yeah. It probably didn't even beat Ahsoka. So they're just lying about this. The cope is real. Absolutely love to see it. Make sure you check out getliverhelp.com/thequartering. Start feeling better. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon.